Today is day one. This is February 1st. So, day one of push pull legs challenge that I'm doing with I Give a Fit from Darebee, DAREBEE.com. Okay, so here it is. And let me give you a little preview. I made this little book because I'm going to be traveling and stuff at least this weekend. So, I need to make sure that I can take it with me. So, here's what the exercises look like, right? So we start off with like 4 exercises. And what I've noticed is that it looks like it's kind of a phased plan, which I'm a big fan of phased plans. If anyone listening to this or watching this knows of Mind Pump, that's a podcast, or you can go to mindpumpmedia.com to learn more about them. They do all of their programming in a phased style program. So we start off with day one with just 4 exercises. Then by day 13, here's 13, okay, we bump up to 5 exercises. And that stays consistently 5 until where? Well, mostly okay. It looks like when we do abs, we just do 4. Yeah. And then like the last week, we jumped to 6 exercises. So, with the exception of abs, always 4 exercises, it looks like. So yeah. So this will be fun. And of course, it's February, so there's only 28 days. So we're going to work really hard for the next 24 days. That's what we're going to do. Now, I Give a Fit did all 4 exercises, or did each exercise. So like lateral raises, for instance, that's the first move. He did 4 set, or all 4 sets together. So like 4 sets, or 1 set rest, 1 set rest, 1 set rest, 1 set, and then moved on to the next exercise and did all of that, and then the next exercise and did all of that. I'm inclined to 2-minute, it says 2-minute rest between sets. We've already talked about it, and 2 minutes is just insane between exercises. It says 2 minutes rest between sets, 2 minutes rest between or after each exercise. Like, that's insane. We just don't need to. So I'm going to do 2-minute rest between sets, and about either 30 seconds or a minute, we'll play with it and see what it looks like between each exercise. But I think I'm going to try to go circular, whatever. So I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 2-minute rest. 1, 2, 3, 4. And what that does is that's going to give those muscle groups kind of time to recover just briefly before I come back and hit it again. So that's what we're going to do. So day 1 is 4 sets lateral raises, 4 sets bent over lateral raises, 4 sets chest fly, and 4 sets chest press. Chest fly and chest press can either be done on the floor or with a bench. So I have a bench, so I'm going to use the bench because I have a dog that likes to get dog hair all over my floor, and I don't like laying on the floor, so I'm going to lay on the bench. So I've put that where you should be able to see me do the exercise. So, okay, I think we figured it out. I also needed to give time. I took so Redcon 1, the challenge. It's a transformation challenge that I'm doing with them. I got some. It's called Big Noise pre-workout. It's I think it's non-stimulant. I hope, because it's like 8 o'clock at night. But its whole point is to give you like a good pump. It's not so much about like for cardio or anything like that. It's for strength training. So I took it, and I've been taking it every time I work out with my personal trainer, and it's amazing. I've never liked a pump style pre-workout ever. I mean ever. And I love Big Noise. So I will probably buy more when I run out, because it is really great. You don't feel weird. You just feel strong, and you get a good pump going on. So it's pretty cool. All right. So 4 sets lateral raises. So I have shit shoulders. So I do not go very heavy on my on lateral raises because I will tear myself up. So let's play with this. Let's see what we think I could do. Let's start with 10 just to see what that feels like. I can always bump it up. Oops, too far. Other way. Other way. There we go. Plus, I have already done box tonight, which is like cardio kickboxing. So I'm already a little tired. So let's try this. I need a little. I might just have to pull this out because you can't really see much otherwise. Well, let me just move this for the moment. And maybe you can still see that. I guess you can still see that. That's good enough. It can stay there. Okay. So, lateral raises, right? Isn't that what I said? Lateral raises? 4 sets lateral raises. And then we're going to do bent over raises. It's 8 to 10 reps. I should be able to get 10. That's what I'm going to go for. Ready? These are not bent over. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we're going to rest. We're going to try 30 seconds and see if that's long enough. And if it is not long enough, then we'll bump it to a minute. But I noticed as I was doing those exercises, man, so the last month's, look at that. It's almost like a shelf. Last month's workout, we did the kettlebell challenge. And I noticed it really started making my shoulders pop, And so when I was lifting that just now, look at that. Look at that definition. And all that's from, all we did was kettlebells. That's it. 3 different exercises of kettlebells. That's it. Every day. Every single day. And in case you're wondering, these are the Bowflex adjustable weights. So they go up to, I think, up to 55 pounds. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. It was my, I think, birthday present or something. Hubby got it for me some time ago. So here we go. 1, I'm awfully close to that. Hold on. There we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Boy, 10 pounds doesn't sound like much, but I assure you that it is. I think I'd hope, well, maybe I just can't do it with the first page, but my idea was that if I put it on rings, then I could fold it, but maybe not. Maybe not. Need something to like hold it open. I don't know. I might go a minute because that 30 seconds is pretty fast. Oh, you know what? I said I was going to go circular. I didn't go circular. Well, okay, screw it. We've already started it now, so I guess I'm just gonna do all the exercises in a row. Maybe I'll try it the other way tomorrow. Yeah, I really want this to stay open, but I don't have a good way to do that. I guess I could start marking here what I'm doing. I guess because it's day 1, there's nothing to actually hold that page down. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. Feel that burn. Feel it. So I guess what I could do is I could set it for 30 seconds. And if I don't feel like I'm ready quite yet, I'll just wait. It's fine. At least I know that 30 seconds has gone by. At bare minimum. We got one more set. Oh. One more set. And then we will have done all 4 of the first exercise. I don't know, maybe this is the way to go. Maybe the way to go is just to do all of them all at once. That way I don't have to keep changing my weights, which I guess I would have to do if I was going in a set. I would have to keep changing my weights, and that could be annoying. So maybe I don't want to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. All right, bent over lateral raises. I might have to go. So now we're going to do 2 minutes. 2 minutes because we did all 4 sets. I really feel like I need to put this somewhere else. Maybe I'll do some of this. Right? Like clip it to this here. Oh, I can't see what I'm doing, but that's okay. That is okay. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So just kind of a reset. I also have a piece of tape here for where I put my bar. So I might just be able to take one little claw and say, okay, that's set 1. That's set 2, right? 3 and 4 on my rack. You can't see what I'm doing, but I have a rack here. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out so I don't have to keep turning around and walking backwards and all that stuff. New exercise is going to take a little time to figure out how exactly I want to do this. Now the question is, I just want to do a test rep. I can do 10 with that. I can do 10. All right, are we ready? It's almost time. We're almost there. We're going to have banging arms when we're done. Arms and shoulders. Let's push pull legs, so eventually we'll get to legs. And there's ab days built in. We gotta reset that back to our 30 seconds. Okay, so now it is bent over lateral raises. Yeah. So here we're gonna just bend over right here and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's turn so you can see it. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Once upon a time, I could not have done that because, like I've said in previous videos, because I tore both of my shoulders. So once upon a time, I couldn't do any of this. I could barely lift a glass off the table. I was so just destroyed. And I have worked very hard to get my shoulders built back up so I can use them properly. Now the mobility, excuse me, I'm going to mark off my board here. The mobility is gone, unfortunately. but I don't have near as good mobility. You know how like when you do sometimes like yoga stuff like this, I used to not be able to put my arms behind my back like this. I couldn't do it at all. Bending over, right? A lot of people can bring their arms like up. I used to be able to. I used to practically, actually, when I was a little kid, I could bring them all the way over my head without, breaking my hands. And now I can't even hardly pull them away from my back. It's just a miracle that I can even clasp my hands together. I used to be able to put my hands flat back there. I used to be able to turn them so that they were pointing up, but behind my back, I can't do any of that anymore because I tore everything. I don't think I started that. Oh, it went off, didn't it? Did it go off? I didn't start it. That's what happened. That's what happened. Okay. It's fine. We'll just shall we just do here? Yeah? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let's start the timer this time. So we yapped too long this time. Also, very key thing to do, very key, is to write down what weight you used. And the reason for that is that if we circle back, which I assume we will at some point, circle back to these exercises, I need to be able to come back and know what weight I lifted. So I can either lift the same or lift more, one or the other. So we've done 10 pounds. 10 pounds. 10 pounds. Okay. 3 down. Now in that exercise, what you're trying to do is you're trying to pinch your shoulder blades together, right? So that motion, it comes up, and you should feel it pinch right in between the shoulder blades. If you're only feeling it all in your arm, all in your arms and not in your back at all, you're not doing it right. You gotta feel it contract right between the shoulder blades. Straight spine. Hinge at the hips. Straight spine. Straight up. Straight. I say straight, but your arms are a little bent. Arms are a little slightly bent. Feet are about shoulder, maybe about shoulder width apart, maybe a little less, depending on how you feel, where it's comfortable for you, right? Bend at the knees, bend at the waist, straight spine, pinch in the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. Okay, stay. All right, we're done all 4 of those. Reset. 2. Now, the next 2 are on the bench, and they are chest flies and chest presses, 10 of each. gonna try, for sure on the chest press, I can do a lot heavier, but I'm gonna see what I can do for the chest fly. I might be, I don't know if I wanna do 15, 20, maybe I have a 17.5. I think I can do 20. Let's try 20. Ooh, no, we're not doing flies with 20s. Just kidding. That is going to be too heavy because of the lever and it going so far away from the body. Because it has to go out away from the body, 20 is going to be too much. Now, the press won't be so bad because it's straight up, straight down. But on the flies, because you're opening up so far, you're taking all that weight far away from the body, that increases, right, how much you actually have to hold. So we're going to start with 15 and we'll see how that feels. Again though, because I'm tired, that also can be a factor in this. I've already worked pretty hard, so my body's already tired. So, you know, if I were doing this fresh, I could probably lift more, but I'm not. So, you know, work within the confines of, you know, what makes sense. What makes sense for what you're doing. Oops, my bad. I have to go inside my cage to do this. Oh, too far. Now I've got a bar right here. The barbell is in the way. Oh dear. You gonna stay? Sure hope so. I sure hope so. Please don't fall. Please don't fall. Okay. Hopefully I'm far enough out. I'm not gonna be. Okay. Sorry. There's no way to know what was gonna work and what wasn't until we just tried it. What it comes down to, we just didn't know. But I thought that I'd be doing this circular type circuit, and I am not doing a circuit. How's that? Is that better? I think we can make that work. Okay, now let's try. One. Yep, 15 is about right. 2. 3. 4 is another one of those exercises I definitely could not have done a while ago. 5, right? 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. All right, cool. Let's reset. You know what? Let's go a minute. I think 30 seconds, especially if you feel like if your perceived effort is relatively high. So, in other words, what 15 pounds for that exercise might feel like it might feel like I'm lifting an awful lot, or you know what I mean? Like it feels heavy to somebody else, it might feel very, very light. So if you're used to say lifting, if you can do that with 50 pounds, 15 pounds is almost zero perceived effort. It takes nothing for you to do this. If you can only do 5 pounds and you jump to 15, your perceived effort is going to be very, very high, right? So I would put that middle of the road, right? Could I do more? Yeah, but my form would start breaking down. So form is the most important. So 15 is I'm able to control it with good form, and that's what's important. And it still feels like a challenge. So, oh, hey, look, we did one. Hold on. There's one. Good grief, I can't lift my feet up. See, I'm tired. Okay. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sit, Bowflex, sit. Yeah. So my perceived effort is higher, so I'm going to rest longer. Anyway, that's what I was trying to get to earlier. Your perceived effort is high, rest longer. So one of the things it says in there, right, is like 6 to 10 reps or 8 to 10 reps. So depending on your goals, or available weights, whatever the case may be. If you're lifting heavier, like if you're trying to go heavy, high perceived effort, then you do the less reps. If you want the higher reps, you need to go lower weight, more reps, and that has more of a leaning and toning effect versus a bulking effect. A lot of girls are worried, oh, I'm gonna get bulky, I'm gonna look like a dude. First of all, it's simply not true. Let's just clear that up right now. It's not true. You literally have to be on steroids to look like a guy, or some kind of hormone, something to look like a guy, right? You have to be boosting your testosterone and all this other stuff, and throwing all your female hormones out of whack and everything else. It's not going to happen. We're not built that way. Okay, we have enough estrogen that we'll never look like a guy. Now, can we look ripped? Yes. Do we look like a guy? No. Not without some type of external intervention. But that said, typically women will go for the higher reps, lower weights, and men will go for the higher weight, lower reps. It's just the way we're built. That's all it is. We are different. Women and men are physiologically, biologically different. And that doesn't make it bad. I did move my clip, didn't I? I did not. That was the second rep. Second set. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. By the way, the focal point here is your chest, right? Squeeze the chest at the top. 8, 9, 10. By the way, if you are lifting very heavy, please be very careful about how you drop those weights. Bring them in close to your body, sit up, or if you need to, if they're really heavy, put them down one at a time off to the side, and then come up. Just however you do it, just be very, very careful. I only have 15 pounds, so it's not crazy, but if I were doing, say, 50 or something, I would not be trying to sit up with my weights. I would be setting them down on the ground first. I would actually, what I would really do is I have a jump box, and I would probably maybe even get a second jump box and have one on each side of me so that I can put them down without having to extend my arm, all like way out there. And time. 1, 2, 3. Wish you could see it. I might have to turn that just a little bit so you can see it. All right, over here. And same thing for getting back down on the weight. So sit down. If you're really heavy, put it on your knees. Kick it back with your knees, right? I'll just show what that looks like, right? So I'm like kicking back with my knees and then put my knees down. And then what I'm doing here is I'm positioning my shoulder blades. I have a little bit of an arch in my back so that my shoulder blades are flat against that bench. My weights are above my eyeballs and above my chest. Okay, and then I'm just going straight out, and arms bent just a little bit. So 1, slow and controlled movement. 2, squeeze the chest at the top. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drop your body, bring it close to your body, down to your hips, sit up, and then put them down. Oh, and that was our last one, so let's do 2 minutes. Okay. We're gonna write down that we did 15 pounds on that one. Okay. Now, the next one is chest press. So it's just here and up. So on this, because I don't have a big lever length, right? I can just push straight out, straight back. That means I can go heavier. That's what it means. Oh, that thing has little things that stick out here. You can see that? Yeah. I always forget they're there and then I run into them. One minute left. Can you believe it? We're almost done with all the exercises. I love upper body exercises. I naturally have a very strong lower body, but my upper body is always kind of lagged behind, so I really like focusing on it so I can just get stronger and do things other people can't do. I always have to chuckle when some big guy can't move something and I come in and I just pick it up and move it, and they're like, oh, I'm too old, and I'm like, whatever. It's like, you're not old, you've just gotten lazy. That's what it is, and you're not used to lifting. Okay, ready? Chest presses. So I'm just going to start in the up position because it makes it easy, all right? Make sure I'm lined up properly. So, 1, 2, 3, a little unbalanced, 4, 5, 6, 7, oh, my arms are tired, 8, 9, 10. There. By the way, did you see what I did there? So when I sat back to do the initial press, I had them on my knees, I kicked them up to my hands. When I got done, I pulled my knees up, set them on my knees, and then used my core to pull me forward with those weights on my knees. It's a safe, much safer way to get back up. You do not want to hurt yourself coming back up. Feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good. That pre-workout's kicked in, so I'm just... I don't feel hyped or anything like that. I don't feel, jittery or anything. I just feel swole. Look at those. Look at those traps. Oh my gosh. It's amazing. I've always been really proud of my shoulders and my traps. I feel like even if I'm not that strong, just having them built up like that makes me look really strong. So I think that this program, this month, because we're ramping things up, last month, January, was all about just creating habit, right? The habit of showing up every single day, creating consistency. So now we've got that, right? So now we're going to start ramping it up and start doing harder things and more weights, and so I think that's going to really start shredding the rest of this. It's already starting. I work top down, so this is starting. So eventually that's going to work all the way down. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're almost there. Almost there. That was number 2. Now we got 2 more, and we're done. Yay, this did take a lot longer than our other challenge. I'm already at 40 minutes. And I didn't even do a full 2 minutes between exercises like it said. But I think I can see how you could get 2 minutes between exercises. Because if you're really lifting heavy, you're gonna need 2 minutes. That's just all there is to it. I was thinking though that if we were going in a circuit, 1, 2, 3, 4 versus 1, 1, 1, 1, that you're using different muscle groups, and so you shouldn't need as long of a rest period. But if you're doing the same exercise, you're really burning the same muscle out every single time, you need a longer rest period. I think a minute's pretty good. I think a minute's about right. Do 1, beep. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. That is starting to feel heavy. Yes, it is. All right. Guess what? Last one. That's it. Last one. And then we're done. Yeah. We did it. 5 minutes by the time we're done, but okay. Fiddling around with, equipment. Some of it was the intro. It took probably 5 minutes, but I don't know. So I would imagine that as we progress along and get more comfortable with what we're doing, that it'll speed up a little bit. I think it will. So we've got 20 seconds left. Then we're going to hit our last set, and then we're going to be done. Too easy, right? Too easy. Almost there, guys. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1, beep. All right, last set. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, you're getting tired. 7. All right, we're gonna pause. Oh. It's okay to take a break. You hear me? It's okay. Just take a break. Take a break. Jump back in. Get her done. We got 3 more. 3 more. That's it. 1. 3. We did it. We did it. Yes. Yes, we did it. Yay. Beast mode activated. High five. Good job. All right. That's it for me tonight. I'm out of here. I'll see you again tomorrow for day number 2 of push-pull legs with I Give a Fit. So have a good night. Bye-bye.